175 euros fee for withdrawing money out of an ATM. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, you just made yourself a good deal, bro. I really thought I know every trick in the book how to get money out of somebody's pocket. Well, I just learned a new one as I was walking through the street that I walk through every day. A trick worth 175 euros taken out of someone's pocket without them knowing it, which is the scary part. Let me explain. This is not the first nor the last time that we're making a video regarding Euronet ATMs that you will find in every major tourist destination on literally every corner. And when you look closer at the ATM, you'll see three letters, ATM, then CZK in the case of Czech Republic, which stands for Czech crowns, our currency. But you may also notice it says euros, EUR, which stands for euros. In other words, you can not only get the local currency in the ATM, but euros, which I never understood as a Czech. I thought to myself, why would some tourist get euros out of an ATM when they're in Czech Republic? Well, I did find an answer to my question when I went to an Instagram of this company, and on that Instagram, they claim that it is a good idea to get euros. Are you going abroad and are you looking for euros? Then you know the scenario. An exchange office in the city, there's a huge line. They close at the most inconvenient time. With us, it's much easier. Blue emoji heart. Our selected ATMs allow you to withdraw euros conveniently, easily, anytime. No branches, no exchange offices, and no stress. Well, what I've experienced 5 minutes ago is exact opposite of what I just read.
Vy jste vybrala 1000 euro? Jo. A naúčtovalo vám to?
175.
1175 euro. Ty, to jsou 3,5 tisíce za výběr z bankomatu. 3,5 tisíce za výběr z bankomatu.
Já nevím, na koho se mám obratit.
No to je na nějak to na ně reklamovat, no, nebo na podnět na Českou národní banku. To nás strašně mrzí.
To je dobře, že jste mě na to upozornili.
No. 175 euros fee for withdrawing out of an ATM. Well, that's a bombshell. 175 euros fee for withdrawing money out of an ATM. Holy shit. Now, after seeing the Instagram post, we thought to ourselves, should we film this? We did try it out with different cards. We were thinking, well, it's midsummer, maybe we'll leave the topic for next summer when Czechs go abroad and they want to get euros out of ATMs. What changed our mind and the fact that we're making this video was when we saw a woman getting larger amount of euro cash from an ATM. So we waited for her to complete the transaction and then we asked her how much was she charged. And to our, I don't want to use the word surprise, to our absolute shock, for getting 1,000 euros, she was charged 1,175 euros. In other words, 175 more than she got.
Tak teď jsem už úplně mimo z toho. Taková ztráta 175
To mě strašně mrzí. Já se omlouvám, že jsem vás nestihl dřív.
Important side note, this was not a Czech woman going abroad on vacation seeking euros. She was a Czech person with a Czech bank account, but you can have an account in euros. We can have accounts in multiple currencies. I have an account in euros, Honza does as well, in dollars. So when I see an ATM saying get crowns or get euros, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not exchanging anything. You're just going to get it from my euro account. Well, boy, you'd be wrong.
Well, you just made yourself a good deal, bro.
Important note, I hate approaching people at ATMs. You can imagine why. They're feeling threatened, obviously. I'm a journalist seeking information that I can only get from them. They have different accounts. So in this case, Honza went. He looks much cuter. And this is going to sound weird, but we do respect their space, their privacy. But after the transaction was done, Honza asked what happened to find out this shocking information.
1000 euro bylo. 1000 euro. 1000 euro z české karty.
We did recommend to the woman to question this. We did go to her bank that was literally around the corner to find out two shocking pieces of information. Number one, that they're kind of aware of these ATMs and that they know it's a shady business. They did use stronger words.
A vybrala 1000 euro, ale zaúčtovalo jí to 1175 euro. Je to možný? Kdybych to neviděl na vlastní oči, tak vám to sem nejdu se zeptat.
Even in the bank, they never heard of a €175 fee for getting money out of an ATM. And number two, that they also charge a fee of 150, but Czech crowns if you go to their branch and you get it in cash from a teller, not an automated teller, just a teller that needs to get up, go to the vault, get your €1,000, bring them over, and then he's going to say, well, that was €5 or €7. Then you're going to say, oh, well, let me tell you, that's a fairly high fee. But it's 168 less than what the other guy wanted. Euros. Crazy. We called the helpline of the bank of the woman that just withdraw to get an idea of what the fees for getting cash should be. If you're just tuning in, we're reviewing the melodies on the helplines when you wait. This is going from 6 to 4 out of 10. I'm used to the old ones, you know.
Tak je to 150 korun.
150 korun, ne euro.
Oni totiž teda ty, když to řeknu, nebankovní bankomaty, oni mají napálený šíleně různý poplatky. To je vždycky největší průšvih toho, když to tam někdo vybere, no.
As you can see, we did start to film the story. We got our camera out, our microphones, and to our huge luck, to make the puzzle complete, the woman actually came back to the ATMs. Yeah, určitě no. So we asked her if we can film her, first of all, and second, if we can help her, because she was seeking a number for a helpline to reach out to the company. So we said, well, we'll be more than happy to help you with that. So we did.
Welcome to Euronet. For English, please press 2.
And I could not believe what I was hearing most of the time on the helpline. Unbelievable.
Že za to, že jsem vybrala eura tady z bankomatu, mi bylo vlastně strženo 175 eur za ten výběr.
Tam vám bankomat ukazoval, že tam bude poplatok za výber, ale takisto vám ukazoval, že tam bude kurz na konverziu do českých korun.
Ne,
tam
vůbec.
ste videli aj výslednú sumu. Klient je celou transakciou vedený a informovaný o tom, ako ten výber prebieha. To
No,
znamená,
paní to
že-
očividně nevěděla. Vy jste věděla, že vám...
Číta?
Nezlobte se na mě, to by přece nikdo soudnej neodsouhlasil, že zaúčtujou víc než 4 000 korun poplatek.
Keby klientka zavolala vopred, opýtala sa, ako ten výber funguje, tak ja jej to vysvetlím.
A když si vyberou 100, tak kolik tam je ten poplatek?
Ja vám neviem povedať, to je to, čo hovorím, že ten bankomat...
Počkejte, vy jste mi teď řekl, že mám nejdřív, než vyberu peníze, zavolat. Tak já vám teď volám a ptám se, že jdu vybrat 100 euro tady z tohohle bankomatu, tak kolik mě to bude stát?
Presne to, koľko vám bankomat ukáže. Ja vám neviem povedať, koľko vás to bude stať.
And now let me show you the screen that we were able to recreate with the woman, with her card, with her account, with the guy on the line. I see you're withdrawing €1,000. I see service fee €3.95, and I see the total amount €1,003.95. Then I see exchange rate of device 00361 euro to crowns. This is getting even confusing for me. ECB fee included, and then charged amount in Czech crowns. She's getting euros out of her euro account in an ATM that gives out euros. And the total amount, including the fee, is €1,003.95. But she was charged $1,175. Now, I understand that people creating these screens are trying to make it so people get confused and that they accept stuff. And we usually make videos where we say, look, there's always that decline button. You can decline what they're telling you and sort of get around it and just pay a fee of a couple euros. Well, in this case, there is an accept button, but there is no decline. This is so confusing that I can imagine not just my mom or my dad falling for this, but anyone. That's why it's created this way. If you say somewhere, here's a fixed fee and this is the total amount, and then you add something to it, that's just unfair behavior. In all honesty, I thought that as we were recreating this, I was looking for some fine print saying, and at very total, you'll be charged $11.75. But there was not a single pixel with that information. I was ready to tell the woman, oh, I'm so sorry, but it does say here, yet I still believe this is misleading and we should do something about it. But no, there was not a single word about this. And I'm just asking myself and maybe the Czech National Bank and all the banks that work in this country, how much longer are we going to allow Euronet to do this? Are we going to wait till they charge 100% fee for withdrawing the money or 200%? Is there going to be a time where you're going to just walk past the ATM and give it money just to be able to walk through the streets of Prague? I do hope that will not be the case. I really hope banks will go together and will somehow prevent not only domestic clients but international from falling into these traps that are laid down on the cobblestones of Prague. We just got a message from the lady. She's saying that she went to the bank to file the complaint, and she's saying it's going to take a week to a month for the bank statement. Thank you very much for your help. Within a week or a month, we will find out how the bank dealt with it. We are going to go our separate way to the bank to ask them what their statement regarding this situation is. And we'll get back to you. And if you've never seen me in a jacket and you're wondering why the hell is Janek wearing a jacket? Where is his regular t-shirt? Well, it's because we had a court this morning that we ended with a peace statement, and we had our heads full of it with Honza as we were walking through Prague discussing it, just to run into another story that we love to cover for you, and I hope and believe we'll be doing that in the future as well. Thank you so much for sticking around with us. If you want tips on places where to go and you want to support what we do, please head out to patreon.com/honestguide. We got maps with places. True story today, Honza was looking where to get a coffee near the court. He used our map. He is actually also our Patreon. So Honza looked up Google Maps and was like, oh, well, there's a pin in the map from Janek. I've never been here, and the coffee was delicious. So if you want tips for great places, our Patreon has maps ready, tailor-made just for you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. And in the end, I'm going to teach you how to say pearl in Czech, because it was filmed on a street named after a pearl, which is perla. Perla is a pearl. And the street was Perlova, the Pearl Street. Perlova.